So today I have an Empties video to share with you, and if I'm right, this is my first Empties video of the year, so that would mean like 6 months worth of Empties, which is crazy. Apologies for the hair, I have not long gotten out of the bath and I decided to throw some makeup on and film some videos, so yay! So I have this massive bag that's been just knocking products all over my floor and it's been bugging the arse off my partner. So we're gonna dive right on in and just start hauling stuff out. It's in no real order, so we'll just go with what comes out. At the top of it is a bunch of bubble baths, which I'm really excited for finishing some bubble bath. I've got a bunch more bubble bath that is almost done. So yeah, my bubble bath numbers are going to be going way down by the end of the year. First of all, I have this Champneys Summer Dream bubble bath. This is in my 50 Shades Pink project pan. This has like peach, mango, orange and passion fruit was the scent of it, and it just smells so lovely. I actually recently bought a wax tart from Sensationals. This smells pretty much like this. It's in my warmer in the living room, but yeah, got that finished. I finished up a bottle of gingerbread. I still have like 4 of these. It is a very strong. Yes, it is very strong. It is very heavy on the ginger. It's not like sweet cookies. It's very gingerbread. Very gingerbread. We have the chocolate orange one. These are from Avon. Both of these two have been discontinued. This was a limited edition Christmas one, and this one's just been outright discontinued. The chocolate orange one is lovely. It's so nice. It does smell really, very much like chocolate orange. Like Terry's chocolate orange. When you smell it straight, it is very the chocolate smells very much like Hershey's chocolate syrup, but when it's in the bath it smells like Terry's chocolate orange. It's really nice. I wish they would bring that back. Then we have a vanilla caramel, which was actually the first bubble bath I bought when I joined Avon back in 2018. Yeah, it's taken me this long to go through this liter bottle. These ones are just 500ml sizes. This one's a liter size, and this just smells divine. It's so nice. I've got like at least one other bottle of this size to go through. I think I've got another one as well, possibly, or maybe a smaller size. I can't remember. But yeah. And then lastly, for bubble baths, I have the Baileys & Hardin Sweet Mandarin and Grapefruit. It is a classic smell. My favourite one is the rose and raspberry one. It kind of smells a bit like Turkish Delight. So really enjoyed that. Glad to have it finished. Speaking of Turkish Delight, I liked mixing with this. I liked mixing the chocolate orange bubble bath with the Moroccan rose bath oil from Planet Spa, and it just made it smell like I was bathing in Turkish Delight. It was so nice. So nice. Next up, I have a couple of hair things. Let's do that because these are right here. 3 masks. Finally got these finished. These were in a non-makeup, like a Bath and Body project pan that I never filmed a finale for from the start of the year. So we have the L'Oreal Full Restore 5. I have one more of these left. The L'Oreal Elvive Miracle Oils. I really liked these for the longest time. I did really like them. I have a bunch of other hair masks that I need to go through before I even consider purchasing any more. I would go back to them if I could get them again, like on a deal, like 3 for 2. That's how I usually got them. They did really good things for my hair. I especially love the Miracle Oil one. I like the Photo Store 5 for like a lighter, like very... It was nourishing, but not in like a greasy weighing your hair down kind of way, which is what this could be. At times it could feel like it was weighing your hair down, leave your hair a bit too greasy, especially if you use a bit too much of it, or your hair had like a lot of build up and your shampoo wasn't working properly. A couple of other hair care bits. I think this is it for hair care bitties. We have the Avon Care conditioner. It's just a coconut conditioner. I have 3 other balls of coconut product. I think it's 1 shampoo and 2 conditioners, or it could be 1 conditioner and 2 shampoos. I can't remember. But it's not too heavy on the coconut, which I appreciate. I'm not the biggest fan of coconut scent. I didn't choose to have these in my possession. They just kind of got abandoned with me, which is something that happens when you do Avon from time to time. You do sometimes get stuck with product. It's not the best, but usually it's products that you could find a use for personally if you can't sell on. Another conditioner, this is the Absolute Perfection conditioner, which they've discontinued this whole range, which is a shame. This was the 10 Beautiful Benefits, kind of like their answer to the, oh god, I can't even remember what it's called. Oh, It's a 10. There you go. It's like their answer to It's a 10 sort of hair care range. And we have the Advanced Techniques Treatment Mask with Moroccan oil, and I have, I want to say, about 20 more of these tubes to use up. I got a bunch of them free as gift with purchases around Christmas time. And yeah, it's really nice. It's really hydrating. It's very similar to the Photo Store 5 from L'Oreal in texture and in lightweight. It doesn't leave your hair feeling too greasy or weigh your hair down, and you get a decent amount in the tube. It's about the same. No, tell I, it's not about the same. This is like a 300ml tub. This is 150ml. So like one of these equals 2 of those. So you get about, I would say, about 10 washes out of them. And I just generally use this as my general conditioner because my hair gets really dry at the ends, which is why I have so many hair masks and why I like having so many hair masks on hand, because I use them just as regular conditioner. I have a deodorant, the Sure Antibacterial. I like this because it helps with I like the antibacterial odor protection part of it, because I'm that type of person that I could wash twice a day and I still have a very strong sort of odor. I'm not sure if it's like my naturalness, but I notice it very strongly, and then I use this and I don't notice it as strongly, which makes me happy. So yeah, I like that. Then we have the Palmolive Milk and Honey Shower Gel. I really like this. I think this is all of my Palmolive ones finished now. I like Palmolive. I really do. I like Palmolive. I would probably purchase it in the future, but not for a really long time because I have a mountain of shower gel. A mountain. I have one that is a sort of declutter, and this is the one I talked about in the start of my my intro for the 50 Shades Pink project pan. If you can hear that, that is my hand food from Soap and Glory. One of my all-time favourite hand creams ever has gone bad. So, don't leave things sitting around too long. It's odd because I've had tubes of this before that sat around longer and didn't go bad. But this is just separated to the point of like no return. Like you could shake it and shake it and shake it and it's not, that's not going back together. It's just not. On to some skincare bitties. I have a bit of an annoyed mommy moment to share with you. My kids have started like playing in the sink and stuff, and oh, guys. I didn't finish these. My kids emptied them out and played chemist and, you know, made themselves drinks. I was both annoyed and terrified. Annoyed that they touched my things and wasted things, and terrified that they actually drank the damn stuff. Thankfully they hadn't. Thankfully. But yeah. So we had the oil infused micellar water. I liked this stuff. I did. I've got a couple more bottles of it, so it's not so bad. And then we have the DHC cleansing oil, which I was enjoying this stuff. I was. And yeah, they're now done. I have one thing that I'm throwing away. This is the Hydrating Eye Cream from Botanics. I was clearing my bathroom windowsill and I found this like jammed up next to the glass, and I don't know how long it's been there, so yeah, I'm just gonna toss it. I have an empty packet of large cotton from Boots. I'm thinking of investing in reusable cotton. I know a lot of people use them for removing makeup and throwing them in the wash, but can you use them for like toner and stuff? Would that absorb too much product? Anyone watching that uses reusable cottons for that, let me know. I would be very, very interested. I have these were the Derma V10, I want to say Derma V10 eye gel patches. I think I've got one more pack left and then they'll be done. I really like them. I just don't do them very often. I have 2 little bottles of the Avon Nutrifix, just regular micellar water. It's nice, does the job. It's just as good as Garnier. I have 2 face creams. We have the Avon Nutrifix Hydration Day Cream, which is really nice and hydrating, and then we have the new Ultimate Day Cream, which was not my favourite. It kind of stung my eyes for a little bit. I think I was being a bit too heavy-handed with it. To be honest, I didn't really see any benefits with it. This particular one is supposed to fight the many signs of aging, and I didn't really see a whole lot of difference with it. I like the new platinum one, the purple jar. It is particularly the night cream, it's a glorious balm, and the day cream is a really nice, rich and hydrating, especially in the winter, but I'm not a big fan of the ultimate range. I finished a face mask, the Derma V10 with charcoal, finally, and a vitamin E refreshing toning mist from Superdrug. Yay! I'm going to quickly go over a couple of like non-beauty things before I get to the makeup. I finished a gel pen. I've decided to start keeping track of finishing pens because I have mountains of pens, guys, loads of them, and I want to start finishing up pens, like Project Pan, my stationery, shall we say. So I finished a red gel pen. I'm very excited. It's the first pen I finished in a long time, so hopefully it'll be the first of many. I finished up a couple of carpet refreshers. These are the 1001 Carpet Fresh carpet mousse, and we will use this around the front door because that's where the litter tray is. We'll use it on the carpet where any little child accidents have happened, people haven't gone to the toilet quickly enough, just, you know, or if the cats have peed on something on the floor and it's soaked into the carpet, we'll use it on that. I also sometimes use it on the furniture, like soft furnishings. I have the Frosted Winterberry and the Thai Orchid. My favourite one is the Thai Orchid and Passion Fruit. Can't get it very often. I'm sure they have one that's Lily of the Valley. I wouldn't recommend that one. And there's one called White Flowers. Both of them have that sort of like old lady pea smell, and when that's the scent you're trying to cover up, it's kind of counterintuitive. But I really like the Frosted Winterberry one. It was nice and fruity. It was a nice change. But again, it was limited edition for Christmas, so yeah. I finished a couple of wax melts. This one is what's warming in my room just now. It's very much losing its scent. It's the Honey Lavender Gelato. It was very, God, you can smell it in the plastic. It is very strong on the honey. It's very, very sweet. What does it say? Oh, it's just the same in French, huh? But I really enjoyed it. I actually got this, and I've got another wax tart in just plain lavender. I got them from B&M's for like 70p. They were on clearance. So I was like, hey, why not? I mean, these are usually like £2. I really enjoyed it. If I could get it again, relatively inexpensive. I feel like I am out of focus, am I? No, I'm good. I'm fine. We're fine. If I could get it relatively inexpensive, then I would. I'm working on going through my wax tarts and like actually using them. Because that's the thing. I have two warmers. I have one in my room and one in the living room. And like 2 years ago or so, all of my friends got really heavily into Scentsy. Really heavily. Like, I think at one point I was in like 10 or 15 Scentsy groups on Facebook, and it's just so damn expensive. It really is. It's so expensive for what it is. So I do have one warmer from Scentsy. My other one I think is like a Glade or an Airwick one, and it's actually a lot nicer than, in my opinion, it's a lot nicer and sleeker a model than anything Scentsy's come out with. Out of the whole, I'm sorry if I offend any Scentsy consultants, but I do think a lot of Scentsy's warmers are just tacky. I'm sorry, I'm not into gaudiness. They just don't fit my aesthetic. And I don't like those plug-in ones because my cats rub up against them and they get wax in their fur. So, yeah. But yeah, they are really, really expensive. And then you have your waxes, which I finished this one up. This is a Frosted Ginger Cookie. Oh, it is really nice. It's definitely not as strong a ginger as the bubble bath smell was. It was more like powdered icing sugar cookie. It was a really nice Christmassy scent. As I said, these things do get pretty pricey. I think these are £7.25. And if you'll bear with me a moment. These Sensationals are £2. Or 3 for £5 at the moment in Asda. This has 74 grams. This is 70.9 grams. Yeah, it's got a bit less product in it, but it's also a quarter of the price. Sorry. I'm sorry. Like, there are scents that I like from Scentsy. There are. This has turned into a bit of a rant, hasn't it? There's scents that I like from Scentsy. There is. But they mostly, I don't know, there's something, I can't tell if the scents from Scentsy are just, they smell really synthetic, or they are so heavily fragranced that they are sickly. Because there's something, when I warm Scentsy wax, there's always something off that I don't care for about the scent. I've tried, so I have like, I want to say about maybe a dozen Scentsy scents. There's one that I really, really love, is the, well, I like the Johnny Appleseed one, but I don't think they do that anymore. And then there is Black Cherry Bourbon. They don't do that anymore either. Those are the two scents that I love the most. And Pink Haze. I think they still do that one. But the rest of the ones I've tried, there's just something been not right about them. But hey ho. So I finished a Yankee Candle Wax Tart, and I finished this one, which I actually got half used from a friend who used to be a consultant. She didn't want it anymore. And then lastly, for home such things, I finished a Jasmine scented linen spritz. I actually refilled a reed diffuser with this, and I also finished one of the Sleep Serenity pillow mists from Planet Spa, and I have a bunch of these left to go. So that just leaves the makeup portion of things, and I am quite impressed. I finished up a good deal of things. I finished up one foundation. This is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Light foundation. I know in a lot of my updates I complained about this thing never ending. I do really like the Double Wear Light. Towards the end I was getting a bit miffed with it because the colour just wasn't right for the time of year. But I do like the longevity, the texture, the finish, the coverage that it gives. I know they've reformulated. I don't know what the new formulation is like, and the likelihood of me getting a tube of it is going to be very slim. So yeah, there is that. I finished up an Iris K eyeshadow primer to the point where this bit actually cracked and the remainder of the product oozed out and, pardon me, and dried. So yeah, there is that. And I'm almost finished another one, so you'll probably see another one in my next empties. I finished a Smashbox Concealer. Probably wouldn't repurchase this. For what it is, it's fairly mediocre for the price. I finished two eyebrow products. I finished the Glimmer Stick in Brunette from Avon, and I finished the Mark brow pencil in Deep Brown, which actually the whole contraption kind of fell apart on me. But I got every last bit out of it. The Mark, I like the Glimmer Stick one, but the Mark one is definitely my favourite of the two. It has this really thick waxy consistency that clings to the brows and shapes the brows better, whereas the Glimmer Stick is more of like a natural. That's what I've got on actually just now, is Glimmer Stick in Brunette. It gives more of like a natural effect to the brows. It's more of a daytime brow pencil. I finished 3 eyeliners. I finished the Glimmer Stick in Emerald, which there's literally nothing in there to show you. I finished the 2 of the Glimmer Stick Diamonds, one in Black Beau, which was in, this one was in the, Emerald was in the Panning of Oz, Wizard of Panning, can't remember. The Black Beau one was in the Rocky Horror Panning Show Project Pan, and Brown Sugar was in my 2020, I think. But I've kind of closed all of those project pans, and I'm condensing them into, I'm just going to do one main makeup project pan for the rest of the year. And lastly, I have a lip liner. This was in my Finish 5 by Cinco de Mayo, and it is Call Me Crazy from Rimmel, and the lip liner was the colour of this tube, and I loved it. It was awesome. So, I think that's really good. I finished, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. I finished 9 makeup products, which is awesome. Oh, no. I finished 10 makeup products. No, did I? Yes, 10. No. Tell a lie. Tell a lie. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10, I finished the Becca Backlight Priming Filler. How could I forget? I also finished the Estee Lauder Perfecting Loose Powder, and I finished the number 7 loose powder. You know the one. But I'm repurposing the jar for this is sleep powder. Sorry. Brain moment. And I also finished the Opal mini that comes in a compact this size of the Becca Opal mini powder. I finished that, and I'm repurposing that container for a blush from Max Factor. So I don't have those to show you. But yeah, I finished those too. Isn't that exciting? So that is actually 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I finished 13 makeup items. I'm very happy about that. Very happy. Anyways, this was ramblier than I thought it was gonna be. I'm so sorry. And yeah. I'm gonna do a blog post on my wax collection, but if you want me to do a video alongside that, let me know, because I know someone asked about it before, and I never got around to it. So if you're still interested, let me know, and I'll get that on that for you. And yeah, hopefully it won't be 6 months before I do my next Empties. Hopefully not. With everything that I have that's so close to finishing, I've got a couple of Project Pan intros coming. They might not be till later in the month. There's my condensed down makeup Project Pan and my non-makeup Project Pan, and I'm still doing the 50 Shades of Pink Project Pan. So hopefully we'll have a steady stream of Empties so we can get a monthly sort of thing going. And yeah, I will leave this video here because it's a lot longer than I had planned it on being. And I'll catch you guys later. Thanks so much for watching. Bye bye.